If you want to kill the Queen, you need to deal with her pawns.
Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Star Trek Online. Today we're going to have a wee look at the new mission that came out with the anniversary update. There's a new event running to get a free ship. The free ship that we can get is the Jarok Alliance carrier, which looks like this. And as you can see, I've got 16 out of 40 progress so far. You can earn 2 units of progress each day, and today I have yet to earn my units of progress, so that's what we're going to do. Before we do that though, for anyone who hasn't yet noticed this in Star Trek Online, in the promotions tab of the Zen store at the moment, there is a T6 Starship coupon gift. This allows you to pick any of the Tier 6 starships you like from the store at 100% off. In other words, free of charge. Now, as you can see, I've already claimed mine, and the T6 Starship coupon came in useful for me, but you can use that coupon to get just about any ship. I don't think you can get the really new stuff that appears in the new category, like the Appalachia or the Da Vinci. I'm not entirely sure, but just about everything else in the Tier 6 category can be obtained for free using that coupon. And if anyone is looking for a recommendation on any particular ship to buy, well, for engineers or tactical based captains, the Gagarin Miracle Worker Battlecruiser is pretty darn good. I could definitely recommend that. The trait that comes with it is also really good. Again, really good for tactical or engineering characters. There is a Klingon equivalent. I can't remember what it's called though. But it's there we go. The Koch Miracle Worker Battlecruiser. It's the same ship, just with a Klingon appearance, and if you're playing as a Klingon, then maybe opt for that. But I mean, there's a whole load of ships in there that are actually all really good, and that's just one ship that I can recommend. If anyone's looking for a science recommendation, then it's just there's so many to choose from, but if you're looking for science recommendation and you're a fan of Star Trek Lower Decks, then perhaps the one to go for is the Science Destroyer, the Titan Science Destroyer, which shows up in the very last episode of Lower Decks Season 1 and shows up in Season 2. I haven't watched Season 2 yet, I haven't seen that, but I know it's in Season 2. That's a very good ship for science, but I mean, there's loads and loads of ships. So there's, I mean, even this temporal ships, there's 3 of them. Temporal Raider, Temporal Multi-Mission, and there's a Temporal Dreadnought somewhere. There it is. All 3 of those, they're really good ships. Where's the... There's a Temporal Battle Cruiser. There we go, that one. This one is really good as well. I really like this ship. There's lots and lots of good ships in Star Trek Online. I've just given you some recommendations. You don't even need to listen to my recommendations. Go search the name of the ship, review on YouTube, and you'll be able to see the ones that are good and what people are recommending. I mean, even the ships that you would maybe consider bad, you can make good quite easily. But that's just, it's entirely what everybody's opinion is. Everyone's opinion is totally and utterly different to anybody else's, and what I'm recommending would be totally different from what anybody else recommends. Anyway, we're going to play the new episode Redshift. The last time we played the newest episode. It was Firewall, and it was Kolos that I'd logged in. Today I've logged in D84. We saw right at the end of Firewall the mirror version of Kolos stepping out of a turbo lift, I'd imagine. So we're going to follow through on that story. Of course, it won't be the mirror version of Kolos, it'll be the mirror version of D84. Let's hail, I think it's Admiral Quinn that gives us the mission. We'll find out.
There's been an incident at Jupiter Station. Admiral Janeway is leading the relief operations there and has asked for backup. I'd like you to join the Admiral at Jupiter Station and provide any assistance she might require. Be prepared. If the Terrans are bold enough to strike at the very heart of the Federation, they must be up to something big.
Go to the Sol system in the Beta Quadrant and meet with Admiral Janeway. Now, this was something which took us all by surprise last week on Tuesday the 26th of January when this mission came out. Admiral Janeway? We did not expect that. We knew we were going to get Lita, we were going to get Kumarki, we were going to get more Mirror Universe characters. There was a possibility of Captain Killy, Mary Wiseman from Star Trek Discovery, because her mirror counterpart had crossed over into our universe and is hidden away somewhere, ready to strike again. And sure enough, she does in this episode. But Captain Janeway totally and utterly took us by surprise, so that was fantastic. Full disclosure though, I have played this mission before, so I know what's coming, and I really enjoyed this mission. So let's get on. Let's see what we're going to get. We're going to get experience points and expertise, as we always do. There's our daily event progress. We're going to get 2 units of progress for playing the mission. As you can see from the event interface, you get 2 units of progress from playing Firewall, the older mission, the new TFO called Jupiter Eratus, and Operation Wolf, which came out at the same time as Firewall. But there's also the Omega Particle Stabilization mission, which you only get 1 unit of progress from that, but if you play it twice, play it on one character, switch to another character, play it again, you'll easily get 2 units of progress. So it's very easy to get 2 units of progress. The TFO is probably the quickest way to do it, but we're going to play the mission today. Terran Exocomp Kit Reward. So we'll see what that is. Now, D84 doesn't have the best ship setup, so this could be disastrous. I'm not entirely sure. I'm using the legendary Dreadnought Cruiser, so it's kind of like the Enterprise D from the All Good Things finale of Next Generation. Although I've got the Monarch skin parts, and I've given it a red and yellow paint job just for the fun of it. He doesn't have the best equipment. He doesn't have the most amazing set of bridge officers, but we're just going to play it and see what happens.
Thanks for coming. The Terrans hit us pretty hard today. Several of our ships are in trouble. See what you can do to help out. We'll talk more once we have everyone out of harm's way.
Understood. Commencing rescue operations.
Whatever medical teams you could spare would be most welcome. Away teams received.
This is the Juno. We've lost main power. Any engineering support would be helpful. Thanks. We'll get your people back to you as soon as we have things under control.
This is Chief Engineer Jarrett of the Akron. We're out of time. Our warp core is going critical, and we can't eject it. We need to evacuate now.
Evacuate as many people as possible from the Akron before their warp core breaches.
There's 2 more groups to beam out. I'll buy you as much time as I can. The last of us are ready for transport. Hurry! The core's about to breach!
That's everyone. Get to a safe distance.
The Akron treated us well. I'm going to miss her and her captain.
Losing the Akron wasn't easy to watch, but you saved the survivors on board. That's what matters the most. Well done. This situation is getting complicated, and officers like you can help me get to the bottom of things. Let's meet on Voyager to go over this in person.
Understood. Helm, take us into transporter range. Permission to beam aboard?
Granted. I'll meet you in the transporter room. Welcome aboard. There's a lot to discuss and very little time to do so. Walk with me. I'll get you up to speed on the way to the conference room.
Lead the way, Admiral.
Here's what we know so far. The Terran fleet warped into the Sol system unchallenged. Somehow, they managed to bypass all of our security measures. You saw what they did to the ships near the station. Once they dealt with those ships, they raided the station itself. Their objective was unusual, even for Terrans.
Tuvok's been demoted. He used to be Admiral, now he's just Rear Admiral. Okay.
That's putting it mildly.
Right. Let's get down to business. We believe this attack is related to an earlier incident involving the Terrans in the Izar system. They raided a secret research station there and stole a large amount of classified data. While that data was eventually recovered, Starfleet intelligence believes the Terrans found what they were looking for beforehand, and it led them here, to Jupiter Station.
Go on.
I'm bringing in a consultant to assist with this briefing. Someone with first-hand experience of the incident at Jupiter Station.
You're gonna love this. Told ya.
If you're finished gawking, believe me, I don't want to be here any more than you do. Let's get this over with. 14 hours ago, I led a Terran strike force operation to Jupiter Station. All right, let's get started.
Let's discuss the Emperor's plan.
The operation is about to commence. We've entered Federation space undetected, thanks to security codes obtained by Imperial agents. By the time we drop out of warp in the Sol system, it'll be too late for the defenders of Jupiter Station.
Like lambs to the slaughter.
This plan is reckless, even for you, Marshal. We're not dealing with a legion of witless cyborgs here, and I'd rather not end up in a Starfleet prison for the rest of my days. Or, you know, dead.
Your position is noted, Captain. Perhaps you'd like to voice your concerns to the Emperor? It is his plan, after all. No? Anyone? I didn't think so.
Fortune, as they say, favors the bold. If we succeed today, the favor of the Emperor will be ours. So, please, summarize our mission objectives, Marshal.
And this is basically now I don't really need to talk for the rest of this video because my character is going to do the talking for me.
Very well, Inquisitor. Listen closely. Once we arrive at Jupiter Station, we'll offer them the chance to surrender. They may show their bellies without firing a shot. If not, we'll deal with them and board the station. We will find the Emperor's prize, secure it, and return to our universe, and the great reward that awaits us there.
For the Empire.
It's about time. I could use a good fight.
This isn't the 23rd century. Battles aren't won with karate chops and smirks.
Bloodthirst built the Empire. You'd be wise to remember that.
It has served you well so far, Captain.
If it gets in the way on our mission, I won't hesitate to put you down.
Yeah. Stop flirting with me. You'll make Camargue blush.
Do recall that Marshal Janeway does not suffer fools. And we are on her vessel.
You're not going anywhere but the grave.
I think not, traitor.
I've been in your shadow long enough.
Enough of this. Time for you to die.
Aw, look at the mess you made. The Marshal's gonna get cranky.
Bravo! Well fought! 3 cheers!
Stop! Camargue, we're not doing that. An assassination attempt before breakfast? Rude. Nice to see I'm not the only one who's tried to end you, Inquisitor. Unlike that idiot, I live to tell the tale. And hey, you got that sweet voice box out of the deal.
Certainly explains why I don't sound like myself.
Yes, you tried, and you failed. Fortunately for you, I'm a loyal servant of the Emperor. Because he wishes it, you're still standing. Should that change, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, won't we?
I do like how Camargue tries to do 3 cheers for me, but gets interrupted before my name has to be mentioned. But I can't help wondering if this mission plays with a female voice for female characters. I'm going to have to try that and find out.
An assassination attempt before breakfast? Rude. Nice to see I'm not the only one who's tried to end you, Inquisitor. Unlike that idiot, I live to tell the tale. And hey, you got that sweet voice box out of the deal.
Yes, you tried. And you failed. Fortunately for you, I am a loyal servant of the Emperor. Because he wishes it, you're still breathing. Should that change, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, won't we?
Believe me, if we get to that bridge, I'll be the one blowing it up underneath you. But for now, the Emperor says we have to play nice, so this is me, playing nice. See you at Jupiter Station. Unless your yeoman puts a shiv in your back on the way.
Be seeing you.
The Defiant is ready to receive you, Inquisitor. Step onto the transporter pad when you're ready.
I do like the fact that I'm captain of the Defiant in this mirror universe.
Jupiter Station. I am Marshal Catherine Janeway of the Terran Empire. Surrender, and your lives will be spared. Resistance, as the saying goes, is futile. Make the smart choice.
Request denied, Marshal. I'd advise you to surrender while you're still able to do so.
A predictable response, Marshal. I suggest we teach them the error of their ways. My crew and I stand ready to lead the charge.
I think you got a little something brown on your nose there, Inquisitor.
Enough. Inquisitor, the honor is yours. Teach them a lesson they'll never forget. Those who manage to survive, anyway.
It shall be done in the Emperor's name.
Inquisitor, I have 17 cases of Romulan ale that say we're earning the most glory today.
Make it 20 and you're on.
Done. Good luck scoring even a single kill in that little bucket of failure.
We'll see about that.
Oh, I can't move the things around on the action bar. That's annoying.
is the matter of their defense network, however.
Well,
It won't be a problem for long. Concentrate fire on the defense satellites.
don't get to see how they've got the Defiant set up.
Enemy defense satellites have been eliminated.
You killed a lot of good people out there. And for what? What the hell do you want?
You'll find out soon enough, Commander. Surrender and prepare to be boarded.
Marshal Janeway, I request a ceasefire to conduct rescue operations.
He's stalling, buying time for reinforcements to arrive. The Empire doesn't negotiate with prey. Let's knock down their shields and take what we came here for.
This insolence of yours is getting tiresome, Captain. Remember your place, or I will gut you like a fish and kick your carcass out of the nearest airlock.
Defiant to Voyager.
What is it, Inquisitor?
We're reading several Starfleet vessels approaching at high warp, Marshal. They'll be here in moments.
Battle stations. Fire to disable. If Starfleet is so concerned about rescue operations, let's give them something to rescue. It'll keep any more would-be reinforcements occupied.
As you wish, Marshal. For the Empire.
Tactical. Fire to disable.
Let's teach these Starfleet weaklings a lesson.
You won't get away with this. Whatever you're after.
Called it. He needs to be broken or killed. I'm good either way.
Very well. We'll disable the station, but I warn you, if the Emperor's prize is damaged or lost, I'll kill each of you myself, slowly. An agonizer booth at maximum setting will feel like mercy by the time I'm done with you. Do I make myself clear?
As Crystal Marshal, fire to disable only.
There's a price for defying the Terran Empire, and I am here to collect. Tactical, concentrate fire on their habitat jet.
Do not risk the loss of the Emperor's prize. All right, they're at our mercy. It's time to do what we came to do. Let's beam down to the station and take the Emperor's prize.
Beaming over now.
Prepare yourselves. We've got their backs to the wall, and something tells me they won't go down without a fight.
As we planned then. 2 teams. Team 1's objective is to disrupt their security systems through sabotage. Team 2 will gain access to critical systems and take control of them.
Once that's done, we can use their transporters to beam directly to where the Emperor's prize is located, and take it. Try not to get roughed up by a bunch of scientists and lab assistants.
Yeah, you do the same. Failure is not an option.
Let's get moving, Inquisitor.
As you wish, Marshal.
We've got intruders in the storage area! Repeat, intruders in the storage area!
That didn't take long.
I'm noticing that the skills I have here as an engineering captain are different from when I played it as a tactical captain.
They're here! Lasers on stun! Open fire!
Phasers on stun, eh? Too bad ours are set to kill.
Looks like this group has more fighting.
So they're angry geeks and nerds. Got it. Huh. One of them almost hit me. I'm impressed.
Here's where we part company. Get the job done, Team 2.
We won't fail you, Marshal.
We won't fail you. Ugh. Let's go, Camarque. You know, when you're done kissing the Marshal's backside.
Try not to get killed by the angry nerds.
Enough. Someone get these doors open.
I'm on it. Got it. Ready when you are, Marshal.
They're beaming in.
You're
Oh,
trapped. Surrender now and no harm will come to you.
Security fields. Took them long enough.
We need to keep moving.
I'll reconfigure the isolinear chips here and shut down power to the fields.
Disappointing opportunity to include the isolinear chip
Camarque and
minigame.
I are in position. Waiting on you, Marshal. Tick-tock.
Oh,
Almost there. Stand by.
she is just way too snarky for my liking.
Commander, do not let them seize control of that station under any circumstances.
Get those bombs planted, Inquisitor.
On it. Cover me while I work.
I think I broke it.
Clock's ticking. Still haven't heard any explosions. Having troubles?
Not as many as you'll have if you don't stop distracting us.
Charge is set. Get to a safe position. Move!
Nice kaboom! We intercepted their security protocol transfer. Camarque is taking control as we speak.
Good. Once you take their internal sensors offline, we can move undetected. For now, drop the security fields.
Sure, if you ask me nicely.
Captain, you are on dangerously thin ice here. Get that security field down now. Inquisitor, there's a Jeffries tube nearby. We'll use it to go between decks.
As you wish, Marshal.
All right, it's down. Go!
Watch out! There's the Jeffries tube. Let's get climbing.
Why'd they cancel Red Alert when there's still Terrans on board?
That's a mystery you'll never solve, I'm afraid.
This is the transporter room. Take the lead. Breach and clear.
What? They're here! Open fire!
Right. Beam us directly to the medical ward.
Energizing. Something's wrong here.
What's the holdup? We need to get out of here before Starfleet overruns our position.
Starfleet's adapted their security protocols. We're locked out of the transporter controls. Time to go to Plan B. Meet us at the hub on Deck 7. Janeway out.
Lead the way, Marshal.
Get to the hub as fast as you can.
Perfect. I love running.
I'm enjoying some toffees while I'm playing this mission. I don't really need to talk so much because my character is voiced in the game for some reason.
Tilly and her pet are a problem. Can I count on you if things go sideways?
Of course, Marshal.
Something clearly does go sideways though, because Marshal Janeway is effectively on our side at the beginning of the mission.
Commander, we've got more contacts incoming!
Damn, we're in a tight spot.
Let's fight our way to the others and regroup.
Marshal? Inquisitor? How nice of you to join us.
What took you so long? Did you stop to replicate some coffee on the way?
Fighting now. Coffee later.
We're clear for now, Marshal.
Time to change things up a bit. Inquisitor, you and Tilly will get us access to the turbolifts. Kumarke and I will focus on disabling the security lockouts. Once that's done, we should be able to get to the medical ward using turbolifts. We'll rendezvous there.
Understood. We'll see you there, Marshal.
Interesting that the Marshal pulled that little team switch. What do you think she's up to?
Maybe she's hoping we kill each other, so she won't have to.
I really like the Inquisitor's outfit. You can replicate most of that, I think, using regular old costume pieces and some of the store items. Give it a grey colour scheme and we're all set.
This is Janeway. What's your status?
About to take turbolift control. Stand by.
Ready phasers. They're here.
I love
Let's
those
get this
ambush
party
turrets.
started, nerds.
Watch your fire. We need functional controls once we've cleared the room.
Less talky, more shooty.
Less talky, more shooty. Indeed.
Victory at last.
I really like all the electric guitar stuff in the background music of this mission, and the stuff we had in Operation
Inquisitor to
Wolf.
Marshal Janeway. We've secured turbolift control. Your orders.
Hold your position, Inquisitor. Captain Kumarke tells me she needs about 15 seconds to finish cracking their security overrides.
Understood. Standing by.
So, did Grandma Janeway ask you to kill me? I mean, I'd be insulted if she didn't.
Janeway here. We've done our part. Ball's in your court now, Inquisitor.
Yeah, we'll get right on that, Marshal. There's a countermeasure blocking me here. You need to reroute through that console.
Reroute complete.
Starting on the second lockout. Cover me! I need you on that console, Inquisitor!
Try it now.
Almost there. Just a few more seconds. Got it! Turbo lift control is restored.
Oh! Sent me flying. Okay. Where are we going now, Tilly? Why are you trying to go that way? Answer the hail
Nice
from Marshal
work.
Janeway.
We have turbolift access here. Proceed with the plan. Kumarke and I will meet you at the objective.
We're on our way, Marshal.
I think Janeway will convince Kumarke to betray me.
That seems unlikely. Your pet is very loyal.
Turbolift to deck 3B.
What are you even here for? You aren't working for the Marshal.
I work for the Emperor.
Uh-huh. It still doesn't tell me why you're here.
To make sure the job gets done.
Whoa.
So, what's so important about the Emperor's prize, anyway?
Ask the Emperor. I'm sure he'd love explaining himself to you.
Wow. Stick with your day job, Inquisitor. Comedy isn't this.
The joke will be on us if we don't stay focused.
I always forget coming through this how the new Federation interiors are absolutely beautiful. They were fantastic in Operation Wolf. Not Operation
Mind
Wolf.
if we cut in?
Firewall, was it? And they're fantastic here again, so it's just brilliant. Okay.
Beginning decontamination sweep.
Oh, wow.
This ends now, Terrans. It's over.
You're right, Commander. It is over. For you.
There is no way I'm letting you take... Ah! One for emergency transport.
Guy was getting on my last nerve.
Threat neutralized. The prize is ours for the taking, Marshal.
Indeed. Inquisitor, if you would do the honors and open the door.
Huh. I expected someone more impressive.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, let's do that. To be honest, I didn't think you'd make it this far, but I'm happy to finish you off now. You've had the Emperor's favor long enough. It's our time for glory now.
Really? Well then. If you want to kill the Queen, you need to deal with her pawns.
Uh-oh. Yeah, so
You're
we
not
do
as
attempt
loyal as you
to
led me to believe, Inquisitor.
double-cross Janeway.
Afraid not, Marshal. Nothing personal. Tilly made the better deal.
And it was for a lot more than Romulan ale.
Perhaps we should gloat after the battle is won.
What the? She's got some sort of invulnerability shield.
She's adapt. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire. She's adapted. Eliminate Borg drones to make her vulnerable.
Okie dokie.
Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire. She's adapted. Eliminate Borg drones to make her vulnerable. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire. She's adapted. Eliminate Borg drones to make her vulnerable. Her shield is down. Now's our chance. Open fire.
Mark my words, traitors. You will burn for this.
I'll give the old girl credit. Making a Borg army out of the Starfleet goons we dropped along the way was a solid move.
Ingenious. Let's hope she's not making more as we speak.
If she is, they'll be Starfleet's problem, not ours. If the Marshal survives, she'll be stuck here. Shouldn't be too bad. I hear Federation prisons are soft and comfy.
A fate worse than death for a Terran like the Marshal.
Yeah, that's her problem, not ours. Get the transporter beacon on the Emperor's prize so we can beam her out of here.
Okay. Now, this was totally unexpected. The Emperor's prize did not expect the Lieutenant Ilea android from Star Trek the Motion Picture to be showing up in Star Trek Online. This is absolutely another cracking surprise for that move dropped on us. So it'll be interesting to see where the next episode takes this, because this one's kind of feels like it's coming to the conclusion. There we go.
The Emperor's prize is ours. Let's beam up and get back to our universe.
One to beam up.
The rest, as they say, is history. Let's discuss how we resolve this fine little mess, preferably over some coffee. I think that could be arranged.
Let's discuss the rescue plan.
So now we know who the Terrans were after. What we still don't know is why. Perhaps you can shed some light on that, Marshal. That information is above even my pay grade, Admiral. Only the Emperor knows, and he isn't one to share such secrets willingly. I suspect you know more about the Emperor's prize than I do. What's so special about that woman? We know she's one of ours. Lieutenant Ilea, a Delta navigator assigned to the Enterprise in the late 23rd century. Until recently, she was listed as missing in action after an incident involving a powerful entity in deep space.
Why was she on Jupiter Station?
Recently, she teleported into a Starfleet research station in the Epsilon sector and promptly collapsed. She's been comatose ever since. She was transferred to Jupiter Station for medical care due to her unique physiology.
Am I being a bit more specific? Baldness isn't exactly a unique biological trait, especially for Deltans.
According to the researchers on Jupiter Station, Ilea is a hybrid, a fusion of biological and artificial life. Very advanced artificial life. The research team could barely comprehend the nature of her artificial components. One of them told me it made a Soong-type android look crude by comparison.
Well, I don't know how a bald cyborg factors into making the Emperor's ultimate weapon, but he does tend to have plans within plans. Maybe he wants this Ilea to serve as a prototype for some new type of super soldier.
I don't care what he wants. It's our job to stop him and bring Ilea back. So, we need a plan, and we need it fast.
You'll have it, Admiral. Let's speak with Marshal Janeway.
By now, Tilly and her cohorts will have returned the Emperor's prize to Terran space dock in our universe. You'll want to move fast and be ready for the fight of your life if you want to bring her back.
Are we going to have a problem there, Marshal?
Let me be clear. This is an enemy of my enemy situation. I mean to get revenge on Tilly and her lackeys, and working with you will help me accomplish that goal. I see no reason to complicate matters. Do you?
No.
Then it sounds like we have an understanding. Now let's get to it.
Let's speak with Admiral Lita.
Well. It looks like my recent work with Starfleet on training scenarios has paid off. Never thought you'd have the guts to try anything like that, but what can I say? You're just full of surprises.
Thank you. Will you be joining the operation?
Are you kidding? This is my kind of crazy. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Excellent.
And if my help isn't enough, you have 2 Janeways working on this. I can't wait to see what those crazy old birds come up with. Especially after a few pots of coffee.
It will certainly be interesting.
We took some serious hits here today, but they've had their inning. Now it's our turn at bat. Starfleet will put their best and brightest to work on the rescue operation. I've been assured that our allies in the Alliance will do the same. Working together, we survived the Iconian War. We can deal with this Terran incursion as well. One thing's for certain. Starfleet needs to improve the defenses here at Jupiter Station. I have a few ideas on that. But for now, Ilea is our top priority.
Agreed. Beam back to your ship. This is the mission now pretty much over.
Captain's log, supplemental. We have the Emperor's prize at last. With Janeway out of the picture, the glory is ours alone. We will learn the secrets of the Emperor's prize by any means necessary.
Kumarke to bridge. We're ready to begin.
I love that little guitar sting at the end there. It's exactly the kind of music that we had in Star Trek the Motion Picture for the V'ger threat. And what a joy that mission it was to be able to play. I enjoyed it the first time around. I enjoyed it the second time around. Absolutely loving it. All the interplay between the various characters and the snarky bickering and all that kind of stuff. Absolutely top notch. Totally loved it. The interior design and all that kind of stuff, I forget the name of the guy who does that for Star Trek Online, but he did an absolutely fantastic job with this new Jupiter Station layout. And the ability to play as my mirror counterpart was just so much fun. And to hear that he has a voice, although it's a very different kind of voice. So let's hail command.
The Terrans continue to perplex me. They went to a lot of trouble to kidnap Ilea, despite the incredible risk. It just doesn't add up. Something tells me that the Terran Emperor's plans involve a lot more than kidnapping.
Congratulations, Admiral.
I got 2 levels out of that. That wasn't too bad. What do we have here? Liberated Terran Exocomp fabrications. Anyway, that was the new episode in Star Trek Online, and we're only 2 episodes into this new storyline, but it is proving to be highly amusing. Firewall was great fun to play. Redshift, thoroughly enjoyed that. The reappearance of Janeway was just such a fantastic thing to have in Star Trek Online for the 12th anniversary, and as we can see, my 2 of 2 daily requirement has now been completed, and I need only 22 more units. That's 11 days. Once that 11 days is up, I will make a video using this ship so that we can see what this ship is like. Probably make it on Kolos, and then we'll see about maybe using the ship a bit more long term on perhaps Vodacon as we explore the playthrough of his story, since he's a not a Romulan but a Reman character, so we'll see what it's like with him. Anyway, thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've enjoyed playing that mission, and I hope you're all working hard towards getting your free 12th anniversary ship in Star Trek Online. If anyone is interested, it is possible still to start now and make it through the 20 days of the event. I think, let's see how many days we've got left. Okay, it ends on February the 24th. Today is currently the 2nd. I hope to have the video out on the 3rd, which means you have 21 days to get the ship, and you need to do 20 days to get 40 units of progress. 2 units each day, 40 divided by 2 is 20 days. So you can still get the ship if you start now. You've still got time. But as I say, hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Thanks for sticking around till the end of the video. In the middle of the screen there's a button that will allow you to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. On the left is another video of similar stuff. On the right is just another random video from my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like this, and leave a comment down below about something you think I can do better. Bye for now.